7 impressive things Australia does best. This is gonna be very interesting. I'm guessing there are people who moved there from someplace on Earth. I don't know, maybe Americans. So yeah, let's check out their opinion on Australia.
Ben,
Yes,
what should we do for a video this week?
I've been thinking about that. This should be what Australians do best.
Okay, they're from the UK then. Okay, that's better. Because the UK is still in Europe, so we share many cultural traditions. So yeah, it's gonna be good.
There are some things that Australia really does best, and here are 7 of those things. Number 1 is the healthcare. I really can't think of anywhere else that does healthcare like Australia.
Recently, some friends of ours came over for a visit, and they was astonished by how quick the medical system was. They even managed to get a same-day doctor appointment.
And then when she went to the appointment, she was in and out. She'd gone to her doctor's appointment, got a blood test next door, and got a prescription from the chemist, all within 20 minutes. She couldn't believe it, and to be honest,
I can't believe it either. What the hell? Here you can go to your local doctor. Each city here in Europe has a local doctor that you need to pick, you know, because we have another center where you can get appointments for, you know, more, how to say, you need to first go to the local doctor anyway. You gotta pick in a specific place, and then after that your doctor would tell you if you need to do other appointments or whatever. You go to this other place where they will get you an appointment for the other place the doctor told you to go. It's a little bit confusing, but it's not that difficult. And most of the times they make you wait months, if not years. Sometimes I've seen some older people, like maybe 80, 85, being told you have this appointment in 2 years. And they were like, bro, in 2 years I'm gonna be dead probably. So yeah, that's pretty fucked up. And especially the blood test, no, it's relatively quicker, but it's always like 3 or 4 days afterwards, after they say. But actually, you can go to the hospital directly without an appointment and do the blood test. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. But it's only at certain time of the day, like very early in the morning.
we've never seen a country that does it quite like that either. Obviously, this is possibly not in every place in Australia, especially if you go rural, but certainly where we are, the majority of pathology places are pretty close to the doctors, and you can usually walk in. You know, there might be certain things that you can't just walk into, such as a CT scan, but the majority of testing you can get pretty quickly. However, Australia is managing this, they're doing it really well. I honestly can't think of another country where you get the kind of service and it's a public medical system. I mean, tell us if we're wrong, put it in the comments, we'd love to know, but we don't know of anywhere that does better healthcare than Australia on a public system.
Good on you, Australia.
Number 2 is the pay. So Australians are paid incredibly well, and I know that a few of you have commented in the past that Australian prices are high, and so it doesn't really make much difference. But actually,
Australia pay a fair living wage.
I do think.
Yeah, I feel like even the UK does that too, pretty well. Of course, London is gonna be really, really, really expensive. But compared to Italy, where our pays, bro, they suck. They suck. Most of my friends earn like 1,003, something like that for a month. And you have to pay for rent like basically minimum 400 euro. Minimum. And I live in a small city. So you can still survive in a small city, but I can't imagine people living like in Milan where the rent for a single damn small room, not even your own apartment, like that you live by yourself, not even that, just one room one room, you will pay minimum 600, 700 euros. So yeah, that's pretty fucked up. And the salaries are pretty much the same, you know? Maybe they will be a little bit higher. Maybe not 1003 like in my city, but maybe 1005, 1006. I don't know. For most jobs. So that's pretty crazy. Yeah. I know places in Europe is much better. Other places like for sure. In Switzerland, it's really expensive, but still, you don't think it's more fair than it is here in Italy, for sure. Yeah. Germany, probably, and the UK are doing a better job at that.
That after pay, Australians do have some money generally left over.
Australia's, like most countries, been impacted by the current global issues. Wages are high, many Australians now finding themselves in different.
For lifestyle.
Yeah, I've reacted to the housing crisis video. Yeah.
And although you might not think it's a lot if you're from Australia, I feel that a lot of Australians get a better standard of living and lifestyle than in many other countries. I think Australia are doing it very well. Number 3 is the coffee.
We don't even drink coffee, but even we know Australians do it best. It's brought into their lives quite an early age. I see a lot of school kids, like high school kids, they're actually drinking coffee already.
They actually sell it.
I mean, okay, fine. This one, I don't know what to say because they come from the UK. I've lived in Newcastle in the UK for a couple of months, and I can tell you, every other place in the world makes coffee better. The coffee in the UK was pretty bad. Was pretty shitty, yeah. I mean, at least wherever I tried it, you know, it was never good. It was never good at all.
To them in the schools.
I think Australians would actually admit that they are coffee snobs.
If you're used to Australian coffee, then to go and drink coffee elsewhere, you'd probably turn your nose up. Even as non-coffee drinkers, we are well aware that the Australian coffee standards are high. Number 4 is Aussie friendliness and service. We are really impressed by it. So you go into somewhere and people are smiling, people are friendly, people welcome you, they want you to be there. I mean, obviously this isn't the case in every single place. You're always going to get a rogue employee somewhere, but or owner somewhere. But as an overall general thing, we think that Australia does it best. We've not been anywhere friendlier. Probably the friendliest place we've ever been.
But there is one cafe which is very famous to be very rude in Brisbane.
Oh, is that in Brisbane?
It's in one of the Westfields.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that. I actually saw someone took their granddad.
But I never understood that thing. We got... And the UK, they have a place like that where you go inside and people start to insult you and treat you bad. We also have that in Italy, in Rome. It's featured in many Italian movies, but I don't know. I mean, I don't feel so uncomfortable. I'm too introverted to go to a place like that and let other people insult me in my face, you know? I don't like that.
I don't know the name of it.
Karen's Restaurant.
Karen, yeah, that's the one I was saying, yes.
When you go there, they just insult you constantly and try and throw you out, give you really bad service, but it's part of the theme.
Yeah.
It's a Karen.
And people take their family members there and record it for a giggle. Number 5 is that so many areas here get to retain their identity. Everywhere is not the same in Australia, and all of these individual towns and individual beautiful suburbs, they've all got their own personality. Even the different cities, it's not like it's all just become the same. I think where a lot of places in the world have got more built up, they've lost a lot of that character and charm because everything's become a bit samey, whereas Australia's really managed to retain it in many of their towns. Even the various cities within Australia, they've all retained a character of their own, and there's a big difference between every city within Australia. Anywho, so that makes Australia really special because, as we've said in previous videos, you can go to all these different places and you're going to have a different experience everywhere you go because they've kept their identity.
So number 6 is the...
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's why I want to react to each specific city in Australia so I can learn more about it, because I'm sure there's gonna be many differences between one city and the other, right? I mean, especially because of the distance as well. So
Artisan culture. Australians love
culture.
beautiful handmade crafts, and
Who
over
doesn't?
here they're very, very good at it.
And the great thing is about these, the artisan culture here, is that it is supported by all of these markets that we have. So it's a
Making
perfect
baking
environment for
Stitch.
artisans to thrive. Number
Wait, is that Stitch or?
so it's a perfect
No, that's not Stitch. Yeah. A random koala. That's so cool. Wow. Looks so nice.
environment for artisans to thrive. Number 7.
We counted.
I missed my fingers. Number 7 is that the Australians have the chance to kickstart themselves financially. So one of the incredible things here is that there are jobs that you can go to. So either FIFO, which is like fly in, fly out, or you can go and work in the middle of nowhere and you get paid a really
What do you mean fly in, fly out?
fly out, or you can go.
Wait.
So one of the incredible things here is that there are jobs that you can go to. So either FIFO, which is like fly in, fly out, or you can go and work in the middle of nowhere and you get paid a really high wage. That might not be something you can continue long term, but it gives a lot of young people a kickstart to getting a deposit together for a house, or anything that you need, anything that you need the money for. You get that chance to do it. And as I said, it's not something that everybody can do long term, and certainly maybe not when you've got a family. Some people do, but it's a great opportunity for people to kickstart their savings and their finances.
I know a lot of guys that have started their careers out going to the mines. While they're away working, then they're just putting that money away because the mines are actually paying for all their food and lodgings. So they're just putting money away constantly, and like Maz said, they get paid a decent wage. Sometimes you don't even have to have experience in what you're doing.
It might even.
I've never heard of anything like that. That's so unique. I mean, I think many people back in the days, I think they went to work like in Norway on those ships, something like that, in the extreme cold weather. They will do that for, I don't know, a couple of years, and they will be earning a lot of money and they have everything paid for. That's the closest relation I can find to this job. Wow, I want to know more about it.
Be that you're a cook or a chef, and and again they pay you good rates because you're having to work in the middle of nowhere. And it doesn't matter what your background is, where you come from. Every Australian has that opportunity to get out and really kickstart themselves financially.
So, wait.
The last one was quite unique. I like this video.
Stop.
If you hear lots of huffing and puffing on this video,
It's not just me.
it's not us.
It's the dogs.
They're running around.
Or I'll do my fingers differently. Look, there, 7.
So cool, Ben. So cool.
Maths.
Hashtag. So weird.
If you do want to go for a really bad experience, go there.
We haven't been.
No. I probably will do, because I like to take this carrot.
I'm not a carrot.
This flower looks like it's like a headpiece.
Pretty.
Yeah, I've got a bonnet. No plugs, I'm not being induced.
Yeah, we've not
Not
actually
induced.
been.
I'm not
What
being,
is wrong with you?
I'm not well,
Oh
I've
yeah,
got
you've
COVID.
got COVID. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check this one out.
8 years in Australia.
I'll hold it.
We'll see you next week.
So nice. They made the video with all the family. That was a nice video. Go and check out their channel, the Bam Pamelem. I guess that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm gonna put the link to the original video in the description so you can watch it without my commentary. So yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy watching this video. I want to know more about all the stuff they said, especially about the healthcare system. And the last one was really interesting, the fly-in, fly-out work. I want to know more about it. They just mentioned bits and pieces of the work, but I want to know more specifically. Not that I would do it, but still, I mean, it's interesting to know. So yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. Let me know what else you want me to react to next, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.